I'm alive. Plus, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Thanking God. Thanking God. Yeah, I survived. I survived. I survived. I survived. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Like in a split, posted 100 I did. I got a pin in the chain, back to my city, kept it within, king of the force, coloring, running with night, Philly in my men. I said my skin is like crack on gin. I'm in the city, got nine on the rim. Keep on tip with a fresh no trim. Throwing in chasing, pop the tin. All the whiskey I'm feeling, toasting my cash to the ceiling. Shots my vein, I spit it. Always my cash to the ceiling. Taking the stand up, gaining the stamina. Yeah, picking your camera up. If you play to the fans, bro, I'm more gifted than Santa, bro. Not made for the news. Not made for the press. Same city, same cool. Keep it 100, we moving in jets and moving in checks. Feel like chess, cash and collect, pay respect, settle the score, post to the board. I got a reason to trip. I got a reason to split. When it ball in the stick, man, I got a reason to tip. Residual money, like you boy, like the guy in the strip. Shots in the chicks, when they take your pants, we toss in the bricks. The water that's made, yeah, I work hard on this shit. Sucking the tricks, chopping the bricks, yeah, they cover your ends. You rush your fists, but they don't know that my family get my family get. I'm always the drama, I'm always the risk, I'm always the killers and shooters. I'm always the killers, cause I ain't the killer, and all of my killers are fluid. I feel my life like a scene, I'm in the movie, in the movie. I got all my time, I pull up my pillars, and I'm just in the movie. I move to the left, I move to the right, I really get nice with my tools. I got it like diamonds and rubies. I got a meal out of rubies. I sit in my den, I chill with my kid, and I love it, I'm watching you lose. Giving it a check, I'm just in my mouth. Working the fight, taking a trip, I break it twice. Being the case, killing the charge, I'm nice in the bars. All my heroes on Lord and Hitler, they just scared me soft. I'm going home with the dogs, I'm going home with my squad. I'm ready for balls. Ball of off the squad, chasing the stats in the ball, and leaving a legacy balls. Leaving a legacy nice. We waiting for the artist. Come on now. You got the chili and paste. She got a face with Barbados. Fine like an angel, a hater. Down in Diego, we stay by the neighbor. We drinking that flux, spinning the bucks. Party, we listen to Quavo. Mimosas, you order, you chill on the border, you know how to later. Yeah, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got it, 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 I know. You got it, you got it, I know. Your beauty, your body, bad, bad. Changing the states, changing the locations, right on the whole. Never complacent, never complaining. Oh man, feel amazing. Life slow down like I'm lost. What is you saying? What is you saying? Yeah. I'm changing the states, changing locations, right on the move. I'm never complacent, never complaining. Oh man, feel amazing. Life slow down like I'm lost. Life slow down like I'm lost. Lighting stages, writing the pages, we on the road, we gotta roll, I'm lighting the road. This nigga. Hey, a nigga up in a new place, in a new state, cream color in my new suede, rocking all of my blue checks, throwing back on some new pay, kick push on Tuesday, old school with an old soul, then we just watch the movie, yeah, you got it, yeah, got it, ice in the neck, you rockin', you go shot. Hey man, changing the state, changing locations, right on the move. Never complacent, never complaining. Oh man, I feel amazing. Yes, life slow, like I'm lost. I said life slow down like I'm lost. Changing the states, changing locations, right on the move. Never complacent, never complaining. Oh man. Life slow down like I'm lost. She wanna roll with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go of me, man. She wanna roll with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go of me, man. She wanna roll with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go of me, man. Yeah, baby, straight facts, I would say you all that. Badass appearance with a sexy ass spirit, I admit it. Waiting for my dreams, you the one that I envision. No photoshopping, no filter. Radiant perfection, being vision, being fearless. Whipping in the horses, I love how you power still. Fast in the periods, dipping like Betty. Smooth like an empty vacations overseas, all smiles on a jet ski. Not a league player nominated for an SP. Bank account ballin', so I dribble for a habit. Cherry red Chevy, my tank is never empty. Just got Versace and my shawty got 50. The moolah company. 2-seat bag, I'ma race it like a drag. Tank full of gas and the gear switch fast. Your boy switch lanes, blue swing. I'm gone. She wanna roll with me, go with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go with me. She wanna roll with me, go with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go with me. Yeah, she wanna roll with me, go with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go with me. Oh yeah, she wanna roll with me, go with me, coast with me, hold with me, never let go with me. Speaking of days, we used to drive on the hillside. Black backs and vehicles whipping the
My guy,
Oh, he's in.
what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, bro. How about yourself, man?
I'm good, man. Happy birthday, too. Happy birthday. Yeah,
Oh, same to you, bro. Happy birthday, man.
yeah. You know, the love's always mutual. Look at me. You looking good on your birthday? Cleaned
Oh
up,
yeah,
I
man. Yeah, we
see.
do it today, yo. I'm like, man, it's his birthday, it's my birthday. Let's just go ahead and get it done.
You look, man. It's perfect. You know what I mean? Lined up perfectly. It's good to have me on. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I mean? You getting older. I'm getting older. So I appreciate the time, man. How's your day going?
So far so good, man. Just been chilling today, yo. You know what it is. 3 hour difference, you know.
Yeah.
Went to the gym, worked out a little bit this morning.
Okay. What time is it
Other than
down
that, what's up? It's
there?
been
Time is it
raining out
down
here,
there?
yo. So it's been cold. So I just went to the gym this morning, man, and just chill, yo. It's Monday. I'm off today. So, just relaxing. That's it. You know what it is.
Feel it, man. Same thing out here. Got some
Oh,
gloomy
yeah.
weather out here. It's raining. It was hailing this morning. Yeah, it was.
Bro, it
Had a
snowed
couple
in
like
Vegas.
ice here.
From what I seen, yo, it snowed in Vegas and it snowed in Lancaster and Palmdale. So I know the weather out there kind of crazy. So I know it's coming
Yeah,
this way soon. I know it's coming this way
yeah.
soon.
Victorville had hills of snow.
Dang. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Little one's good too.
Oh yeah, man. So man, let's talk about this album, yo. How long you been doing music, man? I know you've been writing for quite some time. First of all, let me introduce my brother. This is my brother from another mother, my guy brother. Man, I've been
Yeah.
knowing this young man since he was a kid, yo. Like, yeah, he was in
Ooh, we
elementary,
go back
middle
years.
school. Like, yeah, man. I'm a little older, but I done watched this man grow up into a from boys to man, yo, like straight up, man. We go
Straight
back,
up.
man.
It's
We
been
go back, yo. We go way back. You get what I'm saying? So, been knowing you for like,
Moreno Valley Mall days, Riverside Punk days.
man, you already know what it is, yo. Like, man, we go back, yo. Like, what?
it's
Oh 04, oh
it's
03,
funny how birthdays are
oh
made. You
03,
know what I
oh
mean?
04.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I was just thinking
that,
like we in 2021.
bro, for real. I
Yeah,
turned
I
35
remember
today.
those
You
days.
turned 29. So, you know,
You look at young Braun over here.
Yeah, bro.
Ah,
So
my boy
you know,
Braun
I,
over here.
I feel younger though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, this plant based diet and just
Mm-hmm.
working out
You
constantly,
on birthday?
having access to a gym constantly, and just taking my time, and working, taking care of the family and stuff, Hey, what else can you do? So, you
I feel
know,
that.
um,
I feel that.
that's
But
what I've been on, man. So, I mean, the introduction, Jamie, go by Rome. Just dropped an album.
appreciate it.
If anybody uh know what it is, it's How You Really Feel. Actually, I was bumping it before we came on. He's an
I
artist from
appreciate
Moreno
it.
Valley, California. Um, he's been on the grind, and this album right here,
Yeah.
I had to tell him, man, like this is growth. This album right here, you done dropped, it's growth. It has the tracks, it has the cuts. Um, you can vibe to it all day, yo. Like I vibe to it when I'm in the gym. No lie. Like, and I listen to a lot of music. Listen to a lot of music, yo. And
Yeah.
I can tell you by
Yeah.
far, bro, some of your best work, man. Some of your best work. Congratulations, yo.
Thank you.
For real. Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, man, because this album, it was different than all my other ones. You know what I mean? For me, I had to get into a place where I was had fun with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everything that I put out before is mostly concepted, and there's a theme around it where a specific message where I'm trying to relate or throw out to. You know what I mean? For
Mm-hmm.
example, my tapes like Smoking was just straight like bars. I was meant to like come in and just bar. You know what I mean? Feels like
Mm-hmm.
Summer was more of like a chill, laid back, relaxed theme. So I was trying something different. I'm always trying things. I'm not afraid to do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that's the element in creating new music is you got to be willing to try it because you'll never know if hey if I'm good or if I'm not. Right?
Yeah.
So this specific one, I didn't have a destination in my mind. There was nothing in my mind. I came to my my den and I did my creative process the same, but how I was feeling was just loose. Just have fun. Say what you feel. You know what I mean? Say how you currently feel, what the beat makes you feel. And so that's
Mm-hmm.
why the album is called How Do You Really Feel? And so
Yeah.
it has multiple tracks of rap, hip hop, bars, and then something for ladies to listen to, something to just, kick back and not necessarily listen to the bar, just feel the music. And so that's where I wanted to go with this one, is which why it sounds different. And the cover, the emoji faces was creative. I actually just screenshotted that from my iPhone.
Oh
I
yeah.
just I flipped up the emoji things. I
Mm-hmm.
screenshotted it, and then I did everything from the phone, everything from my iPhone, which is crazy in itself. So
I'm noticing,
I got
bro.
to a place where I just had fun with
What I'm noticing is
it.
on that iPhone, man, artists, I mean, creative artists and just artists in period, you can create a lot of
Mhm.
from your iPhone. That's what I'm noticing because there's even my cousin Dejan, he send me music. And he like, bro, I recorded this on my
Mhm.
iPhone. I'm like, what? How the hell you record that on your phone? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I know with your album, I know them beats, yo. Like them beats that you selected for this album is crazy.
Mhm.
Like
The
that number
beats,
two,
it's it's
like
it's
that,
funny.
that second track is it's ridiculous, yo. Like
Yeah.
who did you collab with when it came to your beats?
When it came to my beats, I collabed with a bunch of like YouTube subscribers. So there's a lot of talent unboxed on YouTube. You know what I mean? Even if you're just trying to connect and network with other people, with other artists, you know what I mean? Like Be Young, you know what I mean? ID Beats. I reached out to these guys and I'm like, yo, by email, these guys got some nice beats. They got fire. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what's the deal with the beats? What's the tempo? What are you looking for? And most of these guys, if you hit them up, you know what I mean, through the subscribing, they'll usually get back to you. They know that you're serious about your work. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And so I was able to send them a couple samples of it, which is funny because I have a couple of samples of the second track or each track. and some of it didn't even make the cut. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I had to send it back to them, and they're like, "Yo, this is what's it." So usually when you get an approval, of someone that has already done half the work as far as making a beat, it's up to you to follow that momentum. It's up to you
Yeah.
to keep, the creativity, the bars, you know what I mean, the content, what you're talking about, the message that you're trying to relay. And the beats that I selected, I needed various beats, to go along with not just the title, but the cover and what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
everything is like how you really feel. You could look at an emoji on the cover and pinpoint this emoji you can relate to this song. You know what I mean? So I didn't
I
want
see
to
how it
set just
correlates.
a straight
Okay, I see how it correlates.
vibe. Yeah, I wanted to have a
Okay.
bounce. Start them with all rap and then
Mm-hmm.
switch it up to something different. You know what I mean? Even though I know I'm not the best artist, you know what I mean? There's a lot of improvement that I could do. I just started putting my music out in 2020, if you look. I
Yeah.
just started putting all my music. I've been doing music since the sixth grade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just got to the point where, I'm confident in my ability where not everybody's gonna like it, not everybody's gonna listen to it, but there are those that are gonna love it, and there are those that are gonna support it, and you celebrate those that are on the journey with you, and it made it easier to let everybody be a part of what I was doing. It made it easier to be confident, and the story tells it all in my life. There's nothing fictitious. I'm not a gangster, or I don't gang or nothing like that. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's it comes from a place of authenticity. You know what I mean? You got to be
Yeah.
genuinely happy in the state that you're in to do what you love to do. So that's why
Yeah.
I think this one showed more promise than anything I put out. You know what I mean?
Okay. So how long did it take you
But all in all, like,
to, to do this album?
how, this is not a lie. This is not a lie. It took me 2 hours.
To do the whole album? The whole
It took me
album,
two
yo.
hours.
2 hours, yo. That's insane.
If my producer was here, he would tell you like how it happened was my producer's usually busy. He's a busy guy. So I don't get studio time like every weekend, every day. So when I
So
get
you got to
studio
take
time, I have to
advantage.
make the most.
Okay, so you have to make the most of it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'll go in there and I'll tell him, look, we in here at 5:30. We started recording the tracks, if I'm not mistaken, by 6 at night. We were done recording every single track by 7:30. All that we needed to do was
Was
master.
mastered.
So I didn't have back and forth trips of I'm gonna do this song and this chorus. Nah, we got tonight,
Bro, that's
tonight
crazy.
only. We got 10 songs and we gotta
That's
get through.
insane, man.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah. The
crazy.
next day he was out to Austin for the holidays, Texas. He was
Wow.
gone for like a month. So he said, "Yo, I got this time. I got this time, this day only." So I had 10 songs to do in an hour and 30 minutes,
Mm,
and I recorded every single track that night.
mm.
I'm not gonna lie. I had myself a nice little cigar, a little smoke. I had myself 2 shots, some bourbon. We was watching some anime. We had just some relaxed time, and then we just like, all right,
Went into the
and
booth and
go.
went to work, huh?
So
That's cool, man.
there and went straight to work. And there was things that, like I said, they didn't even make the cut. So you know what I mean? It was more of like we want to put something out that's actually gonna change people's look. You know what I mean? Because I was too busy putting out the same things, almost having the same sound. And there comes a point where you have to switch. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I'm no big celebrity, I'm no big name or nothing, but I know enough. People want something different. They want something fresh, something new. So,
yeah.
that was the point of this. And my favorite track on the album, probably only have two. Probably, oh man, I don't, probably, Rose from the Riv and probably Legacy.
Legacy is a good one,
Legacy,
yo.
because I wrote those songs. I
Legacy was one of them. Legacy had that flow, yo, to where you knew exactly what you wanted to say, how to say it, how to
mhm.
deliver it, and everybody know what you are talking about. Like there was
I
nothing
wrote.
when I heard that song, I was like, this right here is it. That is it. Legacy was like you can paint a picture with that shit. That's how
Yeah,
Legacy sounded to me as the listener. It's like
I
depicted. It
appreciate
was
that.
depicted like, all right, straight.
Yeah, no, it was influenced by everything that was going on. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? For Black people, you know what I
yeah,
mean, in general to speak. It was just so many of us, dying for no reason. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The
yeah.
racial injustice in this society. I wanted to say something, but I wanted to not necessarily disguise my words, for a specific audience, but I want to, relate a similar message. You know what I mean? And so legacy is like when I say making a stand for a cause, dog, we gotta speak for the reals. This is my legacy loss. I know how my legacy feels. That's
Hmm.
that was all my disguise of talking about my race in general,
Yeah,
of what
yeah.
we've lost. Um, I'm not too political, but we see what's going on. We pay attention. You can't,
Oh yeah, you
ignore
can't not
those
see
things
it.
there.
You cannot
Yeah,
see
and
it.
so the expression is that. That's my voice. That's my general thought of how I can feel, or how I can relate, because it's not right. When you look at the things that are going on in this country, and the racial injustices that we have, it's not right by any means. So sometimes music is my only outlet. You know what I mean? And it's not so much as bars and skills. Sometimes people want, they want to know that you're there. They want to know that even as an artist, you relate. And that's my biggest thing, is staying humble and relate to what's around me. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. I don't come from a silver spoon. You know what I mean? I didn't have
Hmm.
a father either. But it's just about making the most of what you have. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. It's not. But
Hmm.
music allows life to be easy for me. It allows me to say what I want to say, when I want to say it. And the best part about it is not being tied down. I don't have to worry about,
Yeah.
Roman, we need you to go to the studio and make this song today. I'm not under those. I may not have big money or big mansions, but I certainly don't have somebody else telling me what song to make. So, I have my own voice.
For real,
And
yo.
you can't,
That's
you
not
can't,
gonna do it, yo. Scrap
yeah,
that.
you can't put a price on that. You can come to my door and say, hey, I want you to sign this contract all I want, but the moment you tell me I can't, say what I want to say and write, it's going to be, hold on there, Sparky, moving a little bit too fast here. So I appreciate that music gives me that outlet. You know what I mean? And I was surprised, bro. I got like 640 streams and less in a week, and I have no fan base. I have nobody music videos for me. I have no team. I have a producer. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. I don't have a bunch of people go do this, go do that. So when I share links with specific people, it's genuine. It's more like hey, I know that you'll take the time just even if you listen once and say it's trash. If you listen and say I didn't like it, cool. But you listen to it, you heard it. I tell people I got this confidence. You tell them if you like it, share it. If you don't like it, share it anyway. That's what everybody some people in my city they'll say what advice do you have for young people coming up. I'm like, bro, I'm nobody to even give somebody advice yet. You know what I mean? I'm nobody in that position to do that. But my thing is just stick with it. It's hard
I'm still here.
and it's a tough industry, bro. It's tough.
Hmm.
Everybody's doing music. Everybody is doing music. Everybody has a craft, and you have to be hungry. You know what I mean? But to listen to this, sometimes like, yeah, I did. I did cool. I did better than I done before. I said, and that's the goal, is to be better
Yeah,
than before. So my thing is, as an artist, as long as I'm able to top my last, I'm good. I
yeah,
think, and I think that's for any artist. You always want to be able to be better than you were before. So even though this dropped, like, you know, 10 days ago, it feels like, or 15, whatever. I feel like I can be better.
yeah.
That's just, and I felt like that when it was done recording. Like the night that I was done and I went home and it was all done, I felt like, man, I can do better than that. And I think that's how everybody pursuing or doing their craft, they should feel.
Yeah,
Always feel like you can be better than what you've done. You know what I mean? And that's the key for me, is don't worry about so much the outside. Be better than your last. And so it's tape finally I was in a place of just being happy. just finally feeling music the way I wanted to feel it. You know
so
what I
how
mean?
long you been? How long you been? My question to you is, how long you been writing music? How long you been writing music?
Well, writing. Okay, so writing music. I call it writing music for 2 years. I have two solid years is I've been like trying to write like bars and everything. But I've always
Work on
been
your
a general
metaphors and your
writer.
similes.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You
Metaphors
know
and
what I mean? There's a
similes.
difference. I've been trying to like put bars with this and is and
Mm-hmm.
lights and ads. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
really tried to work on that 2 years ago. But I grew up as a poet.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I know. I
For
know.
yeah, remember for 10
Yeah, I
years
know.
straight,
Yeah.
I was a poet first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why sometimes writing now comes so easy. It's not,
Natural.
it's cocky or anything. I've been
Yeah, it's
doing
natural.
this
Yeah,
for
for so
so
long.
long.
Yeah,
It's just by the time you practice makes perfect. It comes as
yeah,
routine. I can come down here and honestly I can write an EP in 25 minutes. That's not a problem. The problem for me is getting the studio time, making sure I can get there, record everything right, mastering what the vocals sound like. Writing and coming up with content and materials not hard for me. I don't have a ghostwriter. Every song that I've ever put out, I wrote it.
you wrote it yourself.
It was not one bar for me.
So
It
can't
was
nobody talk
not one
about you on your
bar.
masters, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of people can say some things about an artist, but I know freedom, and freedom is I can write my words, I write my own, things. So, I may not be a big name or have a Bugatti or a house in Calabasas, but I have my freedoms. I don't have restrictions to a contractor.
Yeah.
I don't have, I don't fall into that category, which is just like a kind of like a chance the rapper kind of
Mm-hmm.
that moves independently.
Mm-hmm.
And that freedom
So
is more than money,
yeah.
in my opinion.
So who
So,
inspired you
uh,
when you talk about rapping, when you talk about music, who inspired you? What artists? What you know, who was that? Who are them people?
so I have a one spot slot, and I could probably say for as long as I live, this person probably won't get moved. Everybody else afterwards is just, I'm gonna tell everybody else afterwards is in there and there, but this person, J. Cole,
Yeah.
J. Cole is
Jermaine.
my
Cole.
number one. Cole, J.
Jermaine.
Cole, Cole World.
Cole.
I love Cole.
Cole.
Cole, I am J. Cole fan
Jermaine
for
Cole.
Josh. Hey, I can't lie. Like Cole's my number one. I have a top
Yeah.
five, but Cole's my number one. Everybody else after one is just like not in any order. They're just in the
Not
top
anymore.
five. Cole
Yeah.
has the slot.
So who is your top
so,
five? Who's your top five?
so we already said Cole one. We got Cole at
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
We got Eminem at two.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Eminem. Hey man, people can say what they want, but that white man could spit. I listen to
Bro.
Eminem in 50. I should not be doing what I'm
Bro,
doing.
I'm 35. You turned 29 today. I turned 35. I'm gonna tell you when I first heard Eminem, bro. I first heard Slim Shady LP in the 5th grade. And my homeboy Matt, white boy, Matt, put me on him. He was like, bro, you got to listen to this. Bro, we in the 5th grade. You got to listen to him. I listened to him and had the pills on the cover. On the cover, he was at the dock, had the car in. Man, it was crazy. And I'm like, Eminem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, it was insane. Insane. Eminem by far is one of the most talented MCs in a rap game today. People don't give him no credit because he's white. Don't give a damn about you being white. Your color and skin don't got nothing to do what you correlate and what you come up with in your brain. What you writing, how you bending words, all that stuff. Like you cannot deny this man of what he has done for the hip hop and rap culture, period. Period.
You know how people have a skill and then there's a gift. He got a gift. You see what I'm saying? Most people have a skill where a skill has to be developed over, you know what I mean? And over time, you work on your skill. It's developing your skill. You weren't born with this. You know what I mean? This didn't just come to you. This man could make orange rhyme with 50 words and you believe every word he's saying.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like he has a gift to use words.
Facts.
That I sit down sometimes and you do a creative process. My mode is I listen to certain people and he's one of them, J. Cole, M. And when he's spitting, I'm like, I'm pulling up. I'm like, how is it? And I'm looking like it's literally almost every word is rhyming with each other.
Bro,
in their pages. They're not just crazy talent. Like not just the rap scheme, but the rap style, his flow, his swag, how he incorporated himself into hip hop. You know what I mean? And I started, same thing. I was a little younger in elementary. And they were just talking about a white man that could rap. And I first heard his name Eminem. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. I was like, Eminem. Like I eat Eminem. It was like I was in elementary school, so I'm like Eminem, rapper Eminem. Like I eat Eminem. It's like okay, you know what I mean? I'm thinking he don't sound too bad. Like I'm a kid, but as I got older and I was, I think that's the blessing is that you're able to watch some of these figures' career. You know what I mean? For example, LeBron was drafted in 2003.
Yeah,
it's 2021, which means I've seen every season of this man. You know what I mean? And most people won't have something like that. So the same thing for Eminem is like, he's been in the game for so long.
Yeah,
I remember him
99, 2000.
People remember like the last 5 years Eminem, bro. I remember like the last 20 years of Eminem, bro. I'm not just saying that he's in my top 5 because the last, you know what I mean? It's a legacy thing. It's currently overall, what have you done? He stands out more than anybody, right? So we got Eminem 2.
Right.
We got Eminem 2.
Okay.
Third was tough, but I gotta go with Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Gotta go with Lil Wayne because
longevity. My first Lil Wayne album was The Block Is Hot. First Lil Wayne album was The Block Is Hot.
Wayne ran
on the CD.
Okay. Tapes, his droughts. This man ran everything, dog. I'm in class failing science because I'm trying to write like Wayne. I'm trying to sound like Wayne. I'm trying to ad-lib like Wayne. I'm throwing Cash Money records in my. I'm not no Cash Money, bro. I'm like 7th, 8th grade talking about Young Money, Cash Money, like Wayne.
Oh my God,
game, bro. He's definitely like the Steph Curry. You know what I mean? He was an early Steph Curry in hip hop before Steph Curry in basketball. He was doing with mixtapes was crazy because he was dropping mixtapes that were better than his albums, and his albums
bad. My God, yo, hey, I'm telling you this. No Ceilings 3. No Ceilings 3. When he took that Beyonce beat, that bro, when I tell you, he killed it. bruh, that whole mixtape, he just it was like what can you do? That when Wayne was the GOAT. That
Yes.
when
You know what I
Wayne,
mean?
that is
When he
when
was
Wayne was
jumping
the
on
GOAT,
other people's beats,
bruh.
and he was making
Killing.
other people's beats better than they were. Like,
Yo,
I still play Wayne from like '03 when he did Promise on Sierra's beat,
yeah.
Drought 3.
Mm-hmm.
When
Drought three.
I said
Drought three. That's it.
discussion with someone last week and brought up the top three. He didn't even know. He was like, Wayne made a top three. I said, man, I really am getting old, bro. If
Yes.
you ain't, you know what I mean? You know orange hair Wayne. I know Wayne dark
Yeah.
dread,
Dreads.
black
Just
hair
really.
Wayne,
Yeah.
bro. You,
Yeah. He just getting his dreads, yo. Like, go DJ
yeah,
Wayne.
yeah. Y'all know Whoopi Goldberg Wayne. I know Young Wayne. Young Wayne.
Over. Yeah, got a
I know
whole
Whoopi
dread
Goldberg
missing
Wayne.
out his head, yo. What?
Y'all know Goldie Line. That ain't my Wayne.
Yo,
That
yep, had
Wayne changed.
Wayne, yo. Yeah, Wayne was a beast, man. Wayne was a beast. Yeah, Wayne
Yeah,
was
and
a
I'm talking collective body of work. I'm not just hearing a rapper from the last 2 or 3 years and putting him in my top five. I don't know. What is your body of work? You know what I mean? So that's why I got those three up there. And that was three, right? So four was easy for me. And four is Kendrick Lamar. I could not leave Kendrick Lamar out of the top five. That'd be blasphemous. That would be stupid to do that. He's, you know what I mean? It'd be stupid to do that. Like every black person in the world,
fact,
what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Like,
facts.
but it's more he stands for something when he like, when he talks about something, it's a message, it's content, and not only that, he's really lyrically gifted. You know what I mean? And that's why
Yep.
sometimes the artists take a while to drop something. They're working so hard to give you quality. It's business. You know what I mean? We're not just gonna put out slouch work.
That's
Kendrick
a
Lamar
fact.
and
That
his
is a
performance.
fucking fact, bro. That is a fact. It's a
business.
reason why he ain't dropped an album since Damn. Damn did so damn good. Damn. Like what else do you want him to do?
I just the really, really thank you. The really, really good ones, they're gonna take time or they're gonna market themselves to where there's anticipation. There's a
Yep.
reason for it. You know what I mean? They're working on giving you quality. Anybody can, let's just be honest. You can go into the studio right now, write song, put it out, record it, and have someone hear it. It'd be trash or it'd be whack. But if you
Yep.
want quality, if you're going to focus your best content, what you're saying, right, notes, all that, you're taking time on what you're doing.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I mean? Yeah, you're looking in to what you're doing because you're going to make sure that this product for everyone else is not, fictitious. It's not a lie. It's not fabricated. This is real. You know what I mean? And I think Kendrick does the best job at that of just being himself, real, who he is. No attention. And all these guys probably said they don't need the spotlight. Myself, I hate the spotlight. It's like, oh my God, like some celebrities, they have no attention. Their lives are completely wide open. You know where they live, to what they eat, to what they're doing. You know, I mean, it's hard being a celebrity or a music producer or anybody famous. It's like you have no privacy. Everybody wants to know everything about you.
And
So
and
I
and
think,
that's the artist today, yo. Like the artist of today is so accessible. And it's crazy because I uh I was listening to something Dre said to Jimmy Iovine, and he was like, now back then in the 90s, the artist was not accessible, bro. You didn't know where we stay. You didn't know where we hung out. You didn't know what club we was going to. You didn't know who girl I was fucking. You didn't know who I was dating. You didn't know nothing, yo. You didn't know nothing. And now you have social media, which, yeah,
yep.
it's a marketing tool, but at the same time, bro, it's too much going on. Like, you see all these people, houses getting robbed, all these celebrity houses getting ransacked and all this stuff, bro. Y'all are too accessible. Everybody know everything about y'all. Everybody know
Too
y'all.
exposed.
Everybody know where you stay. Everybody know where you hang out. What club you go to? What club you going to on Saturday? Where you gonna be at Sunday? No, bruh. What? Where's the
Think
mystique to this shit?
about it.
Where is it?
That's how a lot of, you know what I mean, the young artists such as myself, rest in peace King Von and everyone else, that they got caught up, I believe, in just, you know what I mean, it wasn't private. They didn't have privacy. If you look at some of the way that they went out, their locations was leaked.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
Pop
man.
Smoke. Pop Smoke was in the
Your
hills
location,
the hills of Hollywood, yo. Like what?
yeah. You if you got ops
You got,
in your location and you a
bro,
public figure,
especially where we're from, yo. Like you know how the streets are. We know
people don't care
how to
about that.
like come on, man. Like let's be real. Like you still have a life. You're still a human being. You still have
Exactly.
haters. Haters do
That gives
exist in this world.
that gives them
Like
even more ammunition to come after you. You a big name
yeah.
now. Oh, you open now.
Oh what? Oh
They
you
ain't
ain't
gonna
from
be
here.
cool with you.
What?
Like that's
You ain't from here.
weird.
You ain't from here. Oh, you from where? You from New York? Oh, you don't know your way around? Oh, okay, cool. Yep. Oh, quick lick.
And that's the thing. It's
Just
like
what it be.
you didn't know these '90s, the '90s drivers. Like you didn't know, you know what I mean, where they lived. They bought a house in a mansion. They blew up on the news, but you didn't know about all their private life. You didn't know about none of that. Now everything's just so exposed. And me, I'd be dead honest with you, bro. With everything being so exposed now, I couldn't imagine even having that spotlight. I couldn't. I say it off top. I'm a private, low key guy. I like my space. I like to sit down, watch some Disney Plus, and chill in the man cave, eat some shit. I'm a regular human being. You know what I mean? Drink some wine, sit in the backyard. And I don't, too much. Everything's exposed. You ain't got that privacy. So that's too much for me. But in number 5, to round off the list, I could not leave him out. Drake.
I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
Knew he was coming.
Bro, you was heavy on Drake young, yo. So I knew he was coming. He was gonna be on the list, yo. I knew he was gonna be on the list, yo. My top 5 is completely different. And Drake ain't in it.
You knew Drake was coming. Drake, I've been listening to Drake. Uptown.
Yeah, Drake.
Oh my God, I've been listening to Grassy.
Drake.
Okay, people call him now. Drake. With a little heart in his head. He want to be a little cute man. I remember this dude. He had curly hair on the grass.
For real, man.
Man, I don't even start, bro. I remember, bro, when you were so uptown. Like I still bump uptown, man. I can't lie, but the reason why I haven't fought is because whether Drake has a ghostwriter or whether he doesn't, if you listen to him, he has a voice for music. It doesn't, there are elements to this. You know what I'm saying? There's bars, there's singing, there's rapping, there's poetry. There's different gifts in this. Whether he writes his own stuff or not, the fact that he delivers it the way he does is a gift in itself. Yeah. That's what people underestimate.
Yeah. Can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? Can't knock that, yo. You know. And this is a crazy thing about Drake.
He be singing on dance hall beats and then rapping like and then like I mean like I didn't know he did.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That he was sick, bro.
That is a fact.
Like that. You know what I mean? Like, and he's turning multicultural.
Yeah.
He has a feature with the most foreign artists. You know what I mean? He just had a feature with I think the number 1 England rapper in Hetty. And it's called Only You Freestyle. And the dude is foreign. So he's reached a platform most one have never reached. 2, he's working with foreign artists, which means he's globalizing his brand. It's deeper than, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to school for business management. I'll be graduating with my bachelor's in a month. So I see, like, you know what I mean? I can see now, like, how he's moving, and it's more than music. Mm-hmm. You have a talent that does that for you. You can say what you want, but you got to give credit where it's due. Like, I just finally gave LeBron James credit. After 17 years.
Wow.
Finally gave him credit.
Time out. I never thought I would hear that.
You know my
I
hatred.
never
You know my
thought
hatred
I would
for
hear that
LBJ.
coming from you. Never thought I would hear that coming from you, bro. What? That is that's epic, yo. That's epic. That is epic as
My
hell.
hatred for LeBron was at a sky high, right?
T-Mac.
I can't lie. This dude, man, T-Mac, that was it. I only went to Laker games because I gave away my Laker game tickets because Kobe got injured. I gave away the game tickets. And they was good tickets. They was in the section tickets. They weren't bad tickets. But the moment Kobe went down with injury, I gave him away. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm about to abandon the Houston Rockets. You already know how I'm feeling about that. And I just gave LeBron his credit.
Oh my God, yo.
I just gave LeBron his credit. He's 36. He's 36. And he won a title. I gotta that's to do that at that age and come in the way he did. He been consistent.
For 17 years. No, 18 years. Just 18. Year 18, right? Yeah, this year 18
now.
And he's averaging 27. He's averaging 28, 7, and 7.
If LeBron goes to the finals this year and he beats KD, Harden, and Kyrie, I don't know who the GOAT is. I just say LeBron gonna have the strongest case.
Oh my God.
If he beats the Nets this year, LeBron has the strongest case to the conversation. You can't beat the Warriors, then the Spurs, then the Nets, and not have an argument. It's hard. Even if he did that 2011, I mean, beating the Nets, that would wipe that up. If you beat the Nets, that 2011 don't mean shit.
Don't mean
that
nothing.
Dallas Mavericks lost. Because if you take down KD, which is my favorite player since Kobe, because he snatches your soul out on the court. KD came back and is averaging over 30, shooting over 50 from everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's only taking 19 shots.
Yeah. But guess what? Guess who's going to mess that up? Kyrie. Kyrie.
Hey,
he gonna mess
I'm sorry.
Up, I promise you. Kyrie is going to mess all that up.
I would trade Kyrie for death and a pair of Adidas right now.
Oh
I'm
my
serious.
God.
I would trade Kyrie for 2 role players, cash, a lottery pick, and a pair of Adidas. I would get the Nets bolstered back up. I'd get the drama out, and I'd go my best for the chip with Harden, KD, and some role players.
Bro, serious. Kyrie, they lost 2 games back to back to Cleveland. To Cleveland. The worst offense in the NBA. How are you giving up 151 points to Cleveland? Where your defense? How? That's when I try to tell people, like, okay, yeah, they got firepower. Don't get me wrong, they can score. But where the hell they defense? How are they gonna stop somebody? They just barely beat Miami.
Who guarding Colin Sexton? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
Who guarding Colin Sexton?
Kyrie. Kyrie. That's who was guarding Colin Sexton, yo. Like, it's crazy, bro, because everybody was like, James Harden's gonna do this, James Harden's gonna do that. Yeah, he can, but he gotta facilitate because Kyrie's not. Kyrie's not gonna facilitate.
I think if Kyrie shoots the ball every chance he get, Kyrie is coming down like, okay, nothing, nope, boom. Like,
bro, he came back
and
and shot 30-something shots. The first night back,
did you see that? First night he scored 38 points. But nigga, you took 37 shots to get him.
Yeah.
Now I'm no statistical wizard or nothing, but I know I know.
Exactly.
if you take 37 shots, you only score 38 points, and they're going by 2s and 3s with 1 point free throws, and you didn't shoot over 10.
No, I take that back. He didn't shoot 30-something shots. He shot in the high 20s because they all average. No, I'll take that back. Yeah, he shot in the high 20s because all three of them combined for 67 shots. Yeah, he
he took
did.
29.
He probably did shoot up there to almost
No, he
30
did take
shots
37
because KD only shot about 21 and James Harden I think only shot 14, 15.
Yeah, and they worried about James Harden. Let's just be honest. James Harden, I think James Harden will fit in better with Kyrie, but Kyrie has to be gone. I think you have to trade Kyrie. I think as bad as you want the super team, it's too much offense. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. It looks good. It looked good on paper, but
they got some people on the block right now in Brooklyn. They got Landry Shamet and somebody else on the block, trading block. Yeah. I don't know who the hell they're gonna get because at the end of the day,
you know what really messed them up. Traded. I'm gonna tell you what messed them up. Jared Allen. Yep, I was about to say, bruh.
He's a defensive anchor. He bought, bro. That second game they played Cleveland, bro. He dunked on Joe Harris.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see it? I rewinded. I'm sorry. What was Joe Harris thinking? Why would you jump?
Know.
Like,
I don't know.
This is my forward.
I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, bro. I don't know what he was thinking. To jump. Like, what are you doing?
When you go back and watch it, Joe Harris actually really did try to block it. That's what's funny. He really tried. Like, it wasn't he was just jumping to give him a post. Like, he actually went for the ball. And I'm like, Joe, man, you damn near no bigger than me. What are you doing? That man is 7'1". 8 inches more with an afro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You was just passing the ball a week ago. You know this is what he does to people.
Yeah.
And you
like, what do you...
Joe Harris didn't go to enough practice. Joe Harris skipped them last 2 film sessions, and he thought he had some balance. He thought he had the Kawhi Leonard zone.
Hey, bro. Kawhi Leonard got the most ugliest shoes in the NBA. Bro, I picked them up at Foot Locker. I was like, man, what the hell is this? Look like a Jolly Rancher. I said, man, no, he didn't, man. How much do Balance pay him? For real, bro. Like for real.
I haven't really seen the logo on that thing. It just looked like cloth and leather. Like you could piece it together, color it from a coloring book.
Bro, them shoes are ugly.
Tell somebody to wear these.
Bro, them Kawhis.
But but no, he gets my respect, bro, because he, you know what I mean, he to be 36 and to still be a top 5 player after you were a top 5 player for what, 10 years? I mean, it's just something and like I'm not a LeBron fan in the first place.
Talking about LeBron? What? Bro, LeBron could have arguably been MVP of the league the last check us out, the last 13 years. Huh?
Okay, there's one person. There's one person.
All right. See, this is why I say that. This is why I say that. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. All right, I'm gonna break it down to you. Why he was Cleveland, right? Won a championship, took them to the finals, right? After Kyrie left, took them to the finals. Okay. After then he took to the finals all 3 years that Kyrie wasn't there, right? Before he left. So there for 4 years.
Okay.
Took him to the finals. Nah, he didn't win, but he got him there with the bum squad that they had. Okay. Then he go to the Lakers. Okay. All right. Go to the Lakers. That first year, he messed up his quad. All right. Quad is messed up. Can't play. But he had them dudes in the 4th seed in the West. Who's in the West? KD. Who's in the West? Everybody else. So, Golden State, Portland, Houston, Denver, It goes on and on. So, fast forward to last year. They get to the finals finally. AD first year, get to the finals,
That's a big
win.
difference.
Oh yeah, it's a big difference.
difference.
It's a big difference. But
I mean, they went out
again,
and got a top 5 player.
of course. But look what they gave up for him though. Look at Brandon Ingram, yo. We ain't gonna act like Brandon Ingram ain't balling. He the only
Brandon
one out of
Ingram
that
is
draft.
balling.
He the only one out of that draft.
That's balling.
Lonzo Ball ain't even got an extension contract yet. He ain't even signed no big money. Look. But check this out though. No. I want you to pay attention to this. Okay, Josh Hart balling, Brandon Ingram balling, right? Lonzo Ball, shit. Then you got Randall in New York balling.
Ball. Julius Randle's
So,
balling this year.
Yeah. So what they gave up for AD, honestly, I think it was worth it.
I think it was worth it for both sides. I think it would have been better if Lonzo transitioned better. You know what I mean? But I think what hurts LeBron in his argument is, except that time in 2007 when he was not expected to win. All right, nobody expected. Let's just be honest. His very first finals, we did not expect LeBron James to beat the San Antonio.
Bro, who did he have? I can name the whole lineup. I can name the whole lineup, yo. Look, Elgowski, Verjao, Eric Snow, Larry Hughes, Donnell Marshall.
And what, he was only what, 21?
Booby.
He was 21, right?
Who, LeBron? Yep, 21.
Yes,
2007. Yeah, I think LeBron was 21, 22.
Yeah, he was around 21, 19, 21, because he just entered the league a little bit.
Yep. So, who else he had? What's his name?
He had nobody.
Nobody.
He had nobody. I don't count that one against him. I'm not gonna. After looking at it, he didn't know what he was doing there. He was probably surprised himself. Like, hey, y'all, just go play basketball. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, he's playing the Spurs. He's playing the Spurs. So I don't count that one against him.
Yo. You know, bro, it was between the Lakers from 2000 to 2010. It was the Lakers and the Spurs who ran that decade.
And the fact that he did that, I give him credit for it. He wasn't expected to win, so I give him credit for it. Now, where he fell a little bit with me was with Dallas.
Oh, of course, yeah. That was the first year they were together. That was the first year they were together.
Okay, now let's take that first year. They first year together. They ain't gonna win every game. They ain't gonna win the finals, right? But bro, they first
year together, bro. They started off 9-8.
That's right. But who they had Bosh, Bron, and Wade, right? Now Wade's in the peak. Wade is the second best shooting guard in the league at the time behind Kobe.
Yep.
If Kobe goes down, everybody easily knows Wade is the best shooting guard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Wade, you got Prime Bron, and then you got Bosh.
Prime Bosh.
And Bosh
was a 21. Bosh was averaging 28 and 10 in Toronto.
And and in the playoffs, he was averaging 24 and 12. He was averaging 24 and 12. He was not bad, bro. He was a piece.
No.
And he was hitting like 4 or 5 threes in his second year with Miami. Mm-hmm. His percentage went up from like to 39. They stretched him. You know what I'm saying? Like, first year, they tried to keep him in the paint. But after that Dallas series of 2011, they stretched him. He started shooting more threes. But what happened?
Because I'm gonna tell you what happened. D-Wade told LeBron, because they figured it out. They was like, bro, we can't just keep playing this 1 and 2 this back. Bro, he was told LeBron, this your team. Take over. Once he said that, you can cut it. You can cut it. After that loss to Dallas, D Wade came to Brown, was like, Brown, this your team. I'm take a step back. This your team. You can cut everything after that because he won 2 MVPs of the league in Miami.
He did, but you know what? His team, look, he's been on some stat. Look, LeBron has I think he's evening out his case. You know what I mean? Because he's been on some stacked teams, and then he's been on some teams where he still was the guy, and it's not
Getting
stacked,
them
and
to
he's
the
still
finals.
doing what he's doing. Yeah, so I give him that. If there's only one person that I can say rival him like that, and it's because of the way he's changed the game, is Steph Curry. Steph Curry's ability to shoot has made everybody in the world believe they are a 3-point shooter. Everybody in your local is pulling up from half. If you go to LA Fitness right now, everybody is pulling up from half court. Why? Oh, Steph Curry does it, so it's easy. You know what I mean? That's why he's literally changed the game. Changed the game. Like he's not known as a great finisher. Certainly not a dunker. He's not known for his passing ability. He's suspect on defense because of his size. Yet his lone ability to snipe the ball anywhere on the court, one of the most, if not the most lethal shooter to ever get on the court. So you have to send a screen from the moment he touches half court. You have to double him. Yep. A logo shot is not hard for him. You know what I mean? You gotta, and if you're doubling him, someone's open. So his impact of winning, his impact on a team. Think about it, he has 3 rings too. Whether he got them with KD, he got 2 rings. He got them.
I think Steph's downfall is the fact that he's not a player that can carry a team to the finals. KD can't carry a team to the finals either. Nobody talk about that.
Okay, so that Thunder team. Let's talk about that Thunder team. You think they could have got there with Westbrook and Harden alone?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it takes him and 2 other superstars, bro. Like it took Russell Westbrook and KD and James Harden coming off the bench for them to get there. As you can see, they got there and got their ass whooped by Miami. And they were young too. They were young.
They were.
So, but I don't think you put KD. If you put KD in New York and surround him with players, he's not going to the championship. He's not. Just like you put Russell around the team, he's not going to the championship. James Harden, not going to the championship. Not doing, no. Steph, no. Steph not doing it. They're not carrying teams. Neither one of them dudes. LeBron, you already know he's a guaranteed final. Guaranteed final. So, just like Tom Brady. Tom Brady, you don't bet against Tom Brady.
Is LeBron going to the finals without AD?
Is LeBron going to the finals without AD?
Let's dissect this question. If LeBron, hear this slow, if LeBron can go to the finals without Anthony Davis, how is he an MVP with Anthony Davis? That's my, you know what I mean? If Anthony Davis was not on the Lakers, but LeBron can still go to the finals, how is it he gets AD and now he's the MVP of the team?
Because one, stats don't drop. And you got to understand, he led the league in assists. Something he has never done. But he's playing point guard now. He's playing point. Not now, but last year he was playing point the whole year. So you just added another stat to his game. So you talk about rebounding, right? So say, all right, you know he can he can score, you know he can rebound, you know he can block, you know he can play defense. You know he can steal the ball. All right. Well, let's see if he can pass. We know he's a hell of a passer. Let's see if he can pass. All right, cool. You can get the team involved. He led the league in assists in his 17th year. AD coming on. AD is a baller, but LeBron adds so much more game to AD's game because now AD ain't got to do everything by himself, and LeBron ain't got to do everything by himself. Now you know for sure I'm a dog, he a dog. He's going to defense. He's going to put up buckets from anywhere on the court, anywhere, and he make it look easy. AD make that shit look so easy to be 7-1 and shoot the ball how you shoot the ball from anywhere.
Be the MVP of the team.
Oh yeah, he can.
Easily.
But guess what? AD has slumped this year though. These last 6-7 games, AD ain't been AD. On the road,
oh yeah,
AD has not been AD. They on 9. They have won 9 straight away games. AD has not been AD the last 6 games. It was just the other night where AD actually put up 30 or more points in a game this season.
But that was but wasn't that Bron too? Bron just had his 30-point game, his first 30
He
point
just
game
had his
against
first
the Bulls.
30. Yeah, his first 30. But
here's what I'm confused about.
But
they talk about the MVP ladder, and he just had his first 30-point game. Now I get it. The Lakers are winning. They have the best record in the NBA in the West. I get that, but there's at least 2 other cases. One for Joel Embiid. Yeah, Joel Embiid has the Sixers almost neck and neck. You know what I mean? They're first in the East because they're like 11-4 or 12-4. They won their last game. They're on the second 7-game win streak, and Joel Embiid is putting up 30 and 11. You mean to tell me Joel Embiid on the 76ers, okay, with no other 2-guard? He don't have a 2-guard that can shoot the ball. Ben Simmons can't damn do nothing. He can't. He can play basketball.
They got Steph. They got Seth.
Okay, I get this. They got Seth Curry. They don't got Steph Curry. So I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? But we're talking about a 3-time champion, 2-time MVP versus his little brother. So I'm gonna just say it again. Joel Embiid has the Sixers identical with what the Lakers are doing this year. Why is Joel Embiid not getting any MVP attention? This man has put up 30 and 12, and the Sixers are first in the East on the 7-game win streak. Where's the talk for Joel Embiid?
You forgot Giannis is over there.
Giannis who? Giannis in the East?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did you see
Look. Giannis looks suspect this year. I'm gonna tell people how.
Oh, he does. Yes.
Because
this year makes you think, how the hell did he win MVP last year? Just like the year they went and gave Steve Nash the 2 back-to-back MVPs when they knew damn well Shaq should have got one of them.
This man, Giannis, has no go-to move, no skill set.
No.
Bruh, I can shoot 10 threes right now, and I'd make 3, and I would shoot better than Giannis right now. Okay? In my house slippers. He's sus. He's showing y'all KD got a skill set. Harden got a skill set. Kyrie got a skill set. And what I mean by skill set is they can dribble and create their own shot. They can shoot the ball. You know what I mean? You're so predictable.
Oh, 2K.
You done figured out Giannis out. Giannis just going to come at you like a freight train, and that's how he's going to get 15, 20 points. Then he
shoot but he also going to get fouled out, too.
I don't understand how, and I'm looking like, and the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, when he won his MVPs, I was in the process like, okay, he's doing good. I feel it. But now that you look and you see the entire league almost healthy, you see KD balling with a skill set, Steph Curry balling with a skill set, LeBron even is adding to his skill set. Giannis is giving us the same thing every year. Yeah, you have one of the most intense workouts in the off season, but I have not seen a good ass three from your ass yet. What's going on?
Hey, bro, but
I
you
ain't
also
seen
got
a
to look at the fact
crossover
that,
between
hey,
the legs. I ain't seen a fadeaway, step back, nothing.
no, you're not
You
going
mean to
to.
tell you got all these people in the NBA and you face them on a nightly basis and you can't pick up nothing? You can't pick up a jab, step. You can't pick up a setback. You
Yo,
you just
hey,
running
you got to
you just
understand,
running and
but
dunking the ball up.
you have to understand this, though. You got to understand this, though. What you got to understand is the fact that he has had his team number one in the East for the last 2 years with over 60 wins, and also
Why?
Jason Kidd's not there anymore. Jason Kidd's not there anymore.
I bet you Jason Kidd is happy about that. I bet you Jason Kidd is happy about I ain't gotta worry about an NBA superstar that can't shoot threes. Hell, LeBron went from
Jason,
32%.
yeah, almost 40% from three this year. Yeah, boy, almost 40. Uh-oh, something happened.
LeBron, okay, better than Carl.
Let's see what's going on.
5'5". And out of those 11 threes, if you make three of them, that's 33%. That's not technically bad. To Steph standards, that's horrible. To the regular NBA, if I go out and shoot 11 threes, and I make three, I'm gonna be fucking proud of my damn self. 30, damn well right. Luka Doncic is shooting 29, and he's a forward on the Mavericks.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because Giannis, by
But
far,
he's the
to me, he's overrated.
MVP.
He's overrated to me. Giannis is. Um, Embiid, Embiid is legit. You know,
Only make two and keep his percent at 50. That's that's good. Steph has
hey, you going in and out, bro.
to shoot 11,
Can you hear me?
which means you have to make just that's just rate. You make 23, you make 4 threes, you
He gonna come back. Reception kind of lagging out there. I heard it snowing out there too. So lagging. It's a 3 hour difference. Bear with me. 3 hour difference. Who I'm interviewing is in Cali. I'm in North Carolina. So bear with me. Until then, let me let's do this. Let's do that.
Ain't no success will never be arrogant. When you still don't worry about narrative. Talk your opinion, protect the unit, know who they always try to stare. Big zone, big throat, big bag, big Sony, big Sony. I done got riches turned into my big home. Big home. I done got riches turned into my big home. Big home. I done got riches turned into my big home. Big home. I done got riches turned into my big home. Big home. I done got rich. I done got rich.
Back, bro?
Yes, sir. Have a cigar. I had to have a my cigar in my movie, but I mean, we just talking about that Joel Embiid. I think if he keeps it up, it'll be between him and LeBron. But LeBron got to keep up too. Like he can't just start putting up 18 points and 7 assists every game.
LeBron, see, you gotta understand this. The team that LeBron has now, he's in his 18th year. 18. Who he got to prove? What do he have to prove to anybody? Honestly.
Oh, I'm not asking him to drop 40, but I'm saying to be the MVP of the league, at least give me a couple 40-point games, like and some.
Bro,
you don't want to go out there. Role player
Check
numbers have never won MVP. You know that.
Of course. I know that. But LeBron, I mean, he ain't got nothing to prove. 1, 2, he is going to give you 110% every game, and he gonna shoot your lights out. You see that 3-pointer? He done got a hold of, right?
And he's shooting that dumb wicked now. That's he looking dumb cocky when he shoot that shit too. He be taking this dribble to the side, looking like this, and I be like, it's coming. He gonna shoot it. He'll shoot it and he'll still wet it. And the defender be looking like, I'm like, bro, do you not watch film? He been doing this in last season. Like that's his I don't know how he did it, but it does. It looked weird, but it goes in.
It's called working on every aspect of your game. That's what that's called, because his turnaround is money. His turnaround is money.
His post game is money now. It's kind of hard to defend him on the post, because remember he didn't have that. He didn't have it as much in Miami. He was mainly pulling up from 2, catch the ball, shoot. But now he knows how to use his back, his body. So I think what's helped him is the fact that he ain't doing athletic LeBron 2013 dunk on you, take the rim, the backboard with it. He's just like, I'm gonna give you this mental work. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, there's a pass lane, and his IQ is what's really increasing his leg. It's not so. I mean, yeah, he spends money on his body, but his IQ is the best part about him. His IQ when he's calling out other people's plays, you don't have to. That's not athleticism.
That's IQ.
When you're sitting there out the plays, the Raptors plays, that's not athleticism, dog. That's
Bro, he just
IQ.
did it in Chicago the other night. The
That's
player
playing
in Chicago
chess.
was like, man, he was calling out our
Yeah,
plays, telling us where we need to be. I was like, what?
that's what I'm saying. That's chess. That's Denzel right there. This is chess. This ain't checkers. Shoe program. Bro, that's what
Fact.
Bron out there saying before the game. Shoe program. Yeah, he playing with what?
Fact.
20-year-olds, 18-year-olds.
Facts.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see him win his fifth. But here's the thing. If he
should
wins
have been one his fifth, man. Let's be real.
and for me to
He
get
should have been one his fifth when he was in Cleveland. The second time around.
anytime
Bro,
he
they
had
went to the
KD,
finals
he should
every
not have.
year with that team. Every
I know.
year after Kyrie left.
I know. But a healthy KD on a team like that already, that is just that we knew. Like that was it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. KD is not.
KD went
changed everything.
there. KD went there to get rings, thinking it would satisfy him, and it didn't. It didn't satisfy him like he thought it would. Why? Because he didn't have to work for shit. He got that on the backs of of Golden State. Just like Kawhi went to Toronto and got a ring off the backs of the squad that was already put together. Like, and if KD didn't win, got hurt, he wouldn't have a ring.
I don't
even think he would.
Okay, now look. I don't. Look, I look at Kawhi like this, bro. This is how I look at Kawhi. This is how I honestly, and yeah, granted, he's a two-time champion. But let's look at his rings. Let's look at them. Dissect them.
San Antonio,
he won
team's already built.
First championship. Thank you. Team already built in San Antonio. It's not like
Toronto
he was
the
main guy. That Toronto team, let's just be honest. KD went down. LeBron was not even in the playoffs, and everybody was not healthy. It was a year where it was like you kind of like the last man standing, literally. Like if you look at it, everybody's like everyone's injured. You're just literally the last man standing. You know what I mean? Because if you put that championship Toronto team against the Lakers now, they'll get their ass whooped. If you put that Toronto team even with Kawhi now with Golden State, they'll get their ass whooped. Toronto Raptors plus Kawhi now with the Nets now and KD, they would get their ass whooped. So it's not like he's been the impactful guy when he's won, except when no one's been there. You know what I mean? Like, let's not sit here and act like KD would have not given his work.
They barely got past Philly. That bounce
on a game winner.
Like, everybody put this, Kawhi is just his best player. Man, Kawhi would only have one ring still.
Yeah, he wouldn't. I don't. He wouldn't have that. If I really believe it. If Golden State was 100%, there's no way. We're blowing his two rings up. Really, if we really think about it, we're blowing them up. Right, we're putting his two rings on the level of Kobe and a Magic. And bro, that's not what they are.
And they're not. They're not. They're not.
I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm saying the rings that you got.
Bro,
I would be honest. I would take Dirk's one championship ring over Durant's 2 and Kawhi's 2. Period.
Yeah,
Dirk worked his hit off for that ring.
And went
Dirk
against
the entire West. Man, he went through Kobe. He went through Durant. Then he went through the Spurs, and then he went through Miami.
Yep.
His one ring is better than Durant's 2 and Kawhi's 2. Dirk's one.
And that's what I'm talking about. If Durant did not go to Golden State, would Curry have 3 rings? And would Durant have 2 rings? Because if Durant would have went to San Antonio, like I thought he was gonna go, or stay in OKC and run it back, because bruh, y'all just lost a 3-1 lead against a team that came back and beat y'all, and then they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they was 73-9 before Kevin Durant got there. That team was
The only
73 and
reason
9.
why you know what? I don't think Steph would have 3. Yeah,
Nope,
I don't
he wouldn't
think
have 3.
Steph would have
He
3.
would have 1.
He would have 1. He would have 1 at least. That second one would be a toss up because, and the reason why I say this, his second one would be a toss up only because it depends on the health of Clay and Dre. If you got Klay Thompson at 100%, I'm sorry, you don't necessarily need a KD. Like
No,
Klay
no,
Thompson,
can hold his own with anybody.
yeah, Klay. That's Klay. When you put up 37 in one quarter, 60 in one game, and you take 11 dribbles, nigga, you are great. There is no denying that. There's no, oh no, this
Facts,
man
yo.
shot the lights out of the entire playoffs. Hell, if he didn't make them shots against the Thunder, they wouldn't even have the first championship. Remember when
Yeah,
the Thunder were up 3-1 and they was about to
yeah,
win, and Klay just
yeah,
said, "Hell no, you guys is," and he went
yeah.
off and forced a whole 7, and they won.
Yep, yep.
Klay is the X factor. You know what I mean? Like
To Golden State,
if
he
Clay's not
is.
100, then no, Steph probably got 1 championship ring. You know what I mean? If Clay's not 100, Steph got 1 championship ring.
All
And it
right, let me
shows
ask you
now
this.
because of the team
Let
that
me
he
ask you
currently
this. Let me ask you this. So, if you got Clay, Steph, and Draymond, I don't think they win another ring. Because check this out. What if Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't get injured that first year? Because check this out.
and it was
LeBron
just Steph, Clay,
and
and
Kyrie
Draymond.
put up huh? Say that again.
If so it's Clay, Steph, and Draymond basically versus Kyrie, Love, and Braun.
Yeah.
All
You remember
healthy,
the year
nobody's
you
injured.
remember the year Kyrie broke his kneecap? Remember the year Kyrie broke his kneecap? And Kevin Love went out in the Boston series because Olynyk separated his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you just had LeBron.
Okay, I can be honest. I think that championship would probably one of them would be Cleveland's because, and the reason why is because Kyrie. It's not so much as Braun. It's because we know what Braun's gonna do. That's why I say that. It's not so much as him because we already know Braun's gonna be Braun. But I think
Yeah.
Kyrie being that Kyrie that the world knows Kyrie can be. Like cut the drama, cut the bull, cut the all like I'm in my thoughts and all this like wonderful worlds flat and all like bro, if we're talking about straight basketball Kyrie,
Yeah.
his skill set's better than Steph Curry's. The only
Yeah.
thing Steph Curry has on Kyrie Irving is shoot. If you really
Yeah.
look, Kyrie can do everything Steph Curry can do. He's a better penetrator. He handles the ball better. You know what I mean? He finishes better. The only thing that Steph really does better than Kyrie
You
is
shoot.
shoot. But because he's at the point, they're both at the point guard spot. That's what's overlooked. But you got to think, if Kyrie has Steph's shooting ability, would we be talking about Steph or would we be talking about Kyrie?
You talking about Kyrie.
Kyrie be coming back from game 7 off, dropping like 37 points, crossing over everybody. Like, don't look like he's injured at all. He be moving like fluently. His crossovers, no one can like imitate her. You know what I mean? So he creates his shot better than Steph Curry. Steph Curry gets his shot from his team. If you look, watch the screens and the plays that they run for Steph Curry. They're running plays for Curry. They ain't running plays for Kyrie.
No.
Kyrie gonna cross you, leave you, and create something for himself or somebody else.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So, and that's the difference. Like, Steph Curry's not gonna do that because his ankles, he has ankle history.
Yeah.
So he's not going to add pressure to try to cross somebody over to prove a point.
Yeah.
He just like, yo, Draymond, set this screen. I'll come around it. I got it. Where Kyrie's like, I don't need a screen. If he's in front of me, he's going to fall. I think that's what made Kyrie the X factor if he was healthy in that championship, because Kyrie can move you out the way to where Steph needs somebody to move them. You know what I mean? And it's not a knock on his game. I mean, hell, shit. Doing it, he became the second leader in all-time threes. I love Steph Curry. I love watching him play. I love watching Steph play. I love watching KD play. But facts is facts. If I need a penetrator and someone to finish, that dude Kyrie.
Kyrie
Kyrie be finishing among 7-footers, bro. Kyrie, when he wants, this is my thing. This is why I like and don't like him. When he wants to ball, he's one of the most special players you could watch ball, because he's like a street baller in the NBA. Yeah. You know what I mean? The way he crosses over, it's like you want to cross somebody over like that. Like, so he has incorporated like a blacktop level to his game, which makes him more attractive to watch. To where Steph is just like, watch me shoot this ball through the net more than you can count.
Yep.
Which is great. But if I want to be entertained and see somebody on their wallets, I want to ask Kyrie. I mean, I want some oohs and ahs. I'm gonna go pay to see Kyrie. That's honest. So I think if Bron takes down the Nets this year in the finals, he has a better case than anybody, including Jordan, to be the GOAT. And that's facts. You don't take down super teams after super team, even if you lose, with a winning record at the end and not have some consideration. So is he my GOAT right now? No. My GOAT right now is gonna be Kobe. Even for sentimental reasons, bro. I'm riding this. I gotta ride this wave. Kobe passed the day after our birthday, which is
a day after,
one of the reasons why our birthday for me is hard.
Bro,
that's hard.
It's crazy, man. Like,
because I was
about that.
I was
like,
that shit, and then
what? Like, out of all things that happen in this world, he passed after our birthday, and I was like, bro, like that is insane to wake up, bro. When I seen it, I didn't believe it. I'm 3 hours away. I'm 3 hour difference. So when I seen it was like 9 o'clock y'all time. It's like 12 o'clock my time. I'm like, it's early in the morning. I know y'all not up. Nobody gets up on a Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, what? Hold on, Kobe, what? Huh? Bro, I was just watching an interview he did with Matt Barnes and Jack on their podcast. I'm like, on
all that smoke. I want the smoke.
Yep. And then I'm telling you, bro, like right after that, I started to think, who else is on this helicopter? Who else is on this helicopter, yo? And then when they said his daughter was on the helicopter and all the other people was on the helicopter, I said, oh my God. I just broke down, y'all. I was like, you know what, man, was I a Kobe fan?
That hurt.
I loved Kobe.
That hurt.
I'm a Shaq fan. I'm Shaq. But I loved Kobe. I like what he transitioned to after ball. Like coaching his daughter's team. He was involved, yo. And he knew what he was going to do. He was writing his books, narrating his books. And he was family. My daughter, I'm putting everything into her. When you seen him, you seen her at the game. And, I admired that, man, being a girl dad. I'm a girl dad. I admired that, And, man, to see that happened, bro, that broke me, man. I can't even lie. That broke the hell out of me. Because being a Cali dude, being an LA dude, going to the Lakers games back then, being in championship games, being involved and things like that, man, I know what he did for the city. 20 years. I know.
Yeah.
I remember when he got drafted. I remember him shooting them damn 3 air balls against Utah in the playoffs. I remember his struggle. I remember him getting in trouble in Denver, in Colorado, all that, man. I
Yep.
remember everything. And
Yep.
he switched his number from 8 to 24. With 24, bro, it's like, you know how you have a caterpillar and they go into that cocoon and they come out?
Yeah.
It was like you seen a completely different metamorphosis in Kobe's life. I'm not talking about his basketball game. I ain't talking about basketball. I'm talking about life. Like,
His transition.
He became more of a role model in life.
Involved.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he had his
it's just his
he had his issues off the court, and he was like, you know what? You know, I got to get my shit together. Like, and he got his shit together, bro. You see him grow as a man. You see him go from 18, 19, 20, 21 to, bro, you see him grow as a man, man.
Yes,
you couldn't take nothing away from that.
That's what I was saying, man.
Him to go out
you got to see that dude get drafted in 96. You know what I'm saying? That's why the birthday has just been so, it's, you know what I mean, it's tough as it comes to, because the next day it's like you want to, you know, flip on Sports Center and you don't want to do that on the 26th now. You know what I mean?
That's why I told everybody, bro. I put a post up on Facebook.
Yeah.
I put a post up on Facebook.
For me, man, it was
like, if you got a Kobe Bryant jersey, wear it. 26. You got a Kobe Bryant jersey?
Yeah.
You got anything of Kobe? Wear it on the 26th. That's what we're going to do. On the 26th, yo.
I feel it. Hey, it's the day where you want to remember it, and then it's the day where you want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, scrolling through Kobe stuff now is very hard. Like, I can only watch a certain amount of Kobe a day because I don't know whether it's the grieving process of not fully understanding what, you know what I mean, what happened. I mean, we know, right? But it's just coming to coop with it. It's coming to reality with it. It's like still hard to accept. So I can scroll on my phone and see Kobe highlights and see Kobe interviews, and I can watch like 5 to 10 seconds of it, and then I gotta scroll. I gotta find something else. You know what I mean? I could watch like 2 or 3 highlights of Kobe, then I gotta switch, because if I don't, I think it'll really hit at a point. And it's not that I don't want it to hit. I just want to give it time, because it's still like a year later, and it's like, dang,
fresh,
dude, like,
it's fresh.
My God, he made a transition from movies to being a girl dad and doing new things. That's what I was proud of. He was becoming
writing books,
not just a basketball player, but a man, like, before the world's eyes. We seen him at 18 meeting Vanessa in Disneyland and shooting music videos and winning world championships. To now the dude is doing Oscars in books and coaching. And it's like, yo, what else do you got, Kobe? You know, like, you're giving us your basketball talent. Like, you're giving us this. Like, yo, what else do you got, bro? Like, and then he's just getting started.
Yeah.
It's just when he's getting started in that, it's like, because we knew he was great on the court, but I think he would have been even greater
outside.
What he was already
doing. Did you hear about the fact he was going to leave Nike? He was getting ready to leave Nike and come out with his own Kobe shoe.
Hey, did you hear the backstory to that? Did you read the backstory to that?
Nope.
The backstory is a trip. I gotta send you the link, because the backstory is a trip. I looked into it on my timeline. That shit will trip you out. When I found out, supposedly the pilot was in a case against Kobe for that. That's what I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna send you the link. Yes. The pilot that was actually driving Kobe's helicopter was in a case with Kobe, against Kobe. Yes, he was. And Kobe wasn't supposed to leave John Wayne that morning. All of a sudden, they got fog issues, and he was not cleared for that flight.
No, it wasn't. I know for a fact, bro. I know how foggy you get out there. I know how foggy you get.
You're gonna go at 9 in the morning. 9 in the morning, bro. By the coast. By the coast.
You think it get foggy out there? Man. Bro, it gets foggy as hell out here, to where you can't see in front of you driving. When it rains out here, it rains to the point where you can't see in front of you. That's how bad it rains out here. You can't see nothing in front of you.
You got to pull over.
You got to literally pull over.
Yeah, that story, bro. They said the pilot was in a court case against Kobe, and Kobe was going to leave him out his own thing. That backstory is a trip, because that just don't add up to me.
No.
I mean, I'm no fool. You know what I mean? I'm going to college. I'm a college graduate. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I can figure out. I don't want no one driving me nowhere that I'm in a court case with.
Well, he said.
I'm just saying. I don't.
They say he was Kobe's pilot, though. That's what they say.
He was Kobe's pilot, but
he was Kobe's pilot.
Yeah, he was Kobe's pilot, but them two, according to reports, he was against Kobe for a civil suit in a matter. The civil suit claim would have paid out $2.4 million. Yeah, I say that link was interesting, man, and I'm not gonna lie, that I'm gonna let you, because then I start thinking, wait a minute, bro. You crash all of a sudden one of the most prolific figures. Of course, you ain't gonna do it and then try to get away with it. I mean, you do something like that, you got to take your own self out. The whole world will hunt you down. I mean,
what?
You got to know that. Like, you ain't gonna.
Bro, we still
waiting out of LA alive.
We still waiting on the verdict for Nip. We still waiting on the verdict for dude that did Nip, yo. We still waiting on that. What? If we being honest,
hey,
you know, like what?
You read about the Dr. Sabies on that, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I pay attention.
That's why I'm not political, because the government be lying about too much shit for me to, you know.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy because, you know, when I looked at Kobe autopsy. I looked at the autopsy. His diagram.
Photos?
Oh, I ain't seen no photos, yo. But I know I got the diagram. I got the diagram of what it looked like. Like, gone. They found his arm with the tattoo on it. Yeah. All this gone. Yeah. GG. Like, bro, I read into all that, and it's crazy, man. Like, spinal.
The report said that he had her in his arms. Is that true?
Yep.
That's even more like
trauma, bro. The trauma, the oh man, I've read it all. I've read it all, yo, and I was like his autopsy leaked, and when it leaked, I was like, what the hell? Who would do that? Like the diagram, drawn. Who would do that, bro? Like, I looked at him like, all this gone. His arm with the tattoo gone.
Yeah.
Whole arm gone. This gone. Yep, charred. Yep, Gianna, Gigi, it was trauma for her. Her spine was in her brain. She had brain matter on her spine. Trauma.
Was she was intact though, right?
She was intact. Yep. She had some lacerations.
You know she was intact.
Yeah, she was intact, but she had lacerations and stuff, but it was trauma. It was trauma. Impact, trauma. Bro, I would tell anybody, man, like that right there was crazy, man. Like, And I have a daughter, bro. I broke down. Like I'm like I couldn't imagine. I don't want to imagine. I don't just that stuff like that, man. It's just and here we are a year in, yo. Tomorrow, year in, and it don't seem real. It don't seem real, bro. It don't seem real that this man and his daughter is gone. 8 other people are gone because the pilot want to take off and fall and think he can because they went up. They say they went up and then hit like come on, man, like really? Y'all could have I would have rather been drove, yo. Cause they was going to Sherman Oaks.
Yeah. What are you going to? Well, first of all, why are you flying so low in the terrain in Sherman Oaks? Why would you do that? You've been flying for 20 years.
You know this terrain.
You know the terrain is a hill. What are you flying low for in the first place?
And I know you see that on a helicopter.
Why are you not? First of all, you're supposed to be floating over the fog, not under it. I'm not even a pilot. I've not been to pilot school, but basic visuals. You get to where you can see.
Yep.
Not to where you can't. You sitting there. You get to where you can see. You float and you make contact. You give your location. Yep. You give your coordinates. You receive coordinates. You wait for skies to clear, and you proceed. I've never been to motherfucking helicopter school, but nigga, I'm not gonna fly in fog. Nigga, I'll sit down and turn everything off and tell them to come get me. That's why, it's like, that's just common sense. So what were you doing?
Yep. My same question,
Let alone
bro.
flying me. Like, what are you doing?
My same question,
bro. Land this shit. That would have been my hit. What do you want me to do? Land this shit. If I can't see out of 5, leave me to land it. I don't care what command center is telling you. I don't care if NASA is on the phone telling you to fly to NASA. I can't see anything. You need to land this motherfucker. That's what you need to do. Okay? We're going to wait for these skies to clear and the sun going to sun and we're going to know where we're going.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't take off and fall.
No, bro. Don't nobody take off and fall.
We can't see nothing, but we're going to see.
Everything is grounded. Bro, we don't even drive and fall. We don't even drive. If the fall
we on the ground and we don't even move the fall, bro. Like,
you can't see nothing. You can't see anything. Nothing in
the
fall.
The manual will tell you to put on your high beams before you drive off in fall, bro. Like, come on, man. And that's why I just thought like it was really weird because you was gonna leave Nike and you was in a civil suit with the person driving your chopper. Yeah, that just automatically like threw me for a loop. You was in a civil suit with a person driving your chopper. One, for what? If this person's been your chopper dude for the last 10 years, why are you all of a sudden in a civil suit with him? When the payout's like over $2 million, number one. And what happened there?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, we never heard about Kobe leaving Nike. Now all of a sudden, Kobe was gonna leave Nike.
Leave Nike right before.
That sounds a lot like that Tupac was gonna leave Machiavelli.
Who's gonna leave Death Row?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm putting pieces together. You know what I mean? You know, and I start having my little bourbon.
We all know what happened.
I start putting it together.
I mean, we all know the demise of Tupac, yo. I still think, like, to me, Tupac wasn't a leader. I tell people that, and they look at me like I'm crazy. He was a follower. He lost that leader tag. He wasn't a leader no more. He became a follower. Because if he was a leader, that night, what happened in that casino, he wouldn't have been there. He wouldn't have been there. Two, that's what caused him to lose his life. That night in the casino caused him to lose his life. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't know that. because they jumped the wrong. They
when it was
actually
about to
jumped
change
somebody.
the necklace, the big medallion.
They jumped some. They jumped somebody who was a well-known gang member and who was a shooter. So, Pac, you're not a gang member. You was never a gang member. You just hung around a lot of bloods. Suge Knight was a blood. You just hung around him, yo. You wasn't no gang member. You wasn't no thug. Like, come on, man. Like the persona was a persona. But at the same time, when Pac got killed by the same person that they jumped.
It was his name, Orlando something.
Orlando Brown. Which Orlando Brown eventually getting killed too. Ended up dying, getting shot. But at the end of the day, bro, like y'all messed with the wrong person. Like he was a well-known shooter. Just what it was. And he shot and killed Pac. And that's what it was. See, if Pac was a leader, and if Pac wasn't
you don't think Suge had nothing to do with it?
If Pac was a leader and Pac wasn't following Suge Knight, and he knew exactly who dude was in the streets, that's how you know, bro. Like, and when you in the streets, you know who. Period. You know who is in the streets. If you in a gang life, if you're a gangster, quote unquote, you know who is who. Who is he? You know who they are. So Pac wasn't never in that lifestyle. He just hung around it. So therefore, when he jumped Orlando Brown that night, he didn't know who he jumped. He just jumped him, predicated on somebody said, "Hey, he snatched my chain, snatched my death row chain." So Pac, being Pac, he went and did what he did, not knowing, oh, nigga, you done jumped Orlando Brown, which he was a gunner, and caught that same night after the Tyson fight. They jumped him earlier that day. Later on that night after the Tyson fight, he got gunned down because you thought you was jumping somebody who was a nobody. But honestly, he was a somebody. And he was a somebody who was a shooter that didn't play with anybody. Okay, yeah, he told Suge Knight, okay, you know what this is. You know what this is, bro. Like, don't play with me. And they played, and you think he's gonna he's not playing with no disrespect. You know what? So caught him in that BMW. He heard them saying, "Pop, pop, pop." Oh, there you go over there. Pulled up on the side of him. Pluck, 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 pluck. And that was that.
How he know where he would be my question. How
Because
he
you
know
heard
like where he
because
be?
the strip wasn't that big back then, bro. You forgot they was on the strip in Chicago in Vegas. The strip wasn't that big. It ain't as big as it is now. You understand? That was in 1990, what? 86, 96? Pop was only 25, bro.
Yeah.
Put that in perspective. 25. He was 25. And when you put things in perspective like that, you got to think like, okay, he was 25. He was young and reckless. He became very reckless when he got with Death Row. Very reckless. Yeah. That's why I say to me, Pac wasn't no leader.
Yeah.
He became a follower. Because if he was leading, he wouldn't have led himself into the danger of jumping somebody who knows for retaliation and is a real gang member, bro. You don't know. What? They big on respect. Every gang member I know, they big on respect. You're not finna get away with some shit. You don't give a damn who you are. You're a celebrity. We don't care about you being Tupac, nigga. You're just another nigga to us. And that's exactly what it was. Now, Big, on the other hand, I don't know that ordeal. I don't know. I don't know how Big got killed, but I know Big used to be in Compton a lot when he hit LA.
Hey, big. Oh no, Big was gonna I think Big was gonna leave Bad Boy.
No, Big wouldn't leave Bad Boy. Big,
Big,
see, this is the thing with Big. This is the thing. This one thing I do know because I got family in Compton, and plus I got an OG who was in Compton, and who knew everything that was going on in Compton. So, Big was transitioning. So when he came up with Junior Mafia, he was going to transition. Okay, he was still going to be under Bad Boy, but he was going to come out with his own label.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't leave Bad Boy, just like Kanye never left Rock Nation. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're saying kind of like how Drake has OVO, but it's under Young Money.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what that was. But every time Big came to LA, he'd go to Compton. He wouldn't go nowhere else. He'd go hang with some Bloods in Compton. You know, when people come to LA, bro, they pay for protection. No, Big didn't game them. Big didn't game bang. It's politics, yo. Politics. You paying for protection. Just like Chris Brown's supposed to be a Blood. No, he ain't. Chris Brown ain't really no Blood. Who put him on? When? Where? Politics. He's I'm just speaking facts, yo. I'm just speaking facts.
Who hit you in the mouth?
Who
gave you
facts, yo? Like, I mean, I got family ties, yo. So I already know how things go, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, you got these rappers, you got these young bucks, you know, trying to do this, trying to do that, you know, and nah, bro, nah, can't. It's politics when you come to LA. Just know you better check in, because if you don't, somebody gonna get you. It just is what it is at the end of the day, bro. Like, that's why you know,
I can't
get
get
someone
caught up in it.
all them. They can come to LA, man, anytime, bro. They can come to LA. They because they plugged in, man. They plugged in. You gotta plug in. You can't just go to the city and think it's all right. Because if nobody knows you're here,
you got a network around
here. Bro.
That's the sad part, man. Because
in LA County,
they didn't have to.
Yeah. In LA County alone, bro, it's a shitload of people. So I mean, you gotta understand, man. Like when you go to LA and you can't wear certain shit like hats, different colors, hats, different emblem on hats, bro. You can't play with that because these dudes out here they're about their business, and it's real life. It's real life. And I tell people all the time. I had a couple of homeboys that went to Cali. And I was like, bro, don't go here. You can't go here. You can't go here with this and that on. No, if you're going, you better have neutral colors on. Because guess what? They are going to check you. They're going to. It's just, it just is what it is. Like this is the life. That's what they do. But them younger people, they are going to check you. They're going to ask you where you're from. It's just what it is.
LA people are serious about their territory, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of territory it is, it's their territory. Like, try going to a Dodger Giant hat on. You gonna get your ass whooped, brother. Like, it doesn't what ain't happened. Yes, it has happened. We've actually had fights, and then someone has died. It's that's you don't do that. They thought, you didn't know that? 2 seasons, not last year because they won the chip, but the season before last year, before the Dodgers won the chip, they had 2 people die at their stadium at Giants fights. Giants, fight. We don't LA people, LA gangs, just by wearing Giants hats. They won't play. And I try to tell them, do not wear Giant gear in LA. It's just that it really is like, oh, it's just a sports thing and it's just all fun and games. Yeah, that's what everyone says until they ain't got no fun and games. That's what everyone thinks. You go down there and you want to come back, see you on limp, or you want to be in the box. It's happening. You know what I mean? That's just how LA people is. And now you got them moving out to Riverside and Moreno
I
Valley
heard.
and Paris. You know what I mean?
I heard.
Like,
I heard.
yo, brother man, brother man, brother man. Cottonwood, Alessandro, nigga, these niggas is everywhere.
I bet.
Got
I
nigga,
bet,
I'm
bro.
telling you, I'm not exaggerating. It is everywhere, and they ready to fight all the time. these niggas got tempers. I thought I had one. I thought we had it. These niggas ready to fight. And I was in the AM PM. I kid you not. 4 brothers in the AM PM. I'm scared. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's about 7 o'clock. It's raining. It's dark. You know, 4 people walk up in here in hoodies. Yeah, I'm scared. And they wearing masks because of the. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, man.
Time to go.
Bro threw a fit over 2 Swisher. Bro threw a fit and hops over 2 Swisher sweets in the Snickers bar. Miracle.
Wow.
I was hot. I didn't get to leave this motherfucking gas station for a whole hour, cause I'm sitting there literally like, I don't know what these niggas, they just sitting there, 4 of them. And one nigga got his shit tucked in. So I know out of 4 of them, one of these motherfuckers is armed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think I'm moving, I stayed my black ass right, watched everything until the man called the cops, until I seen the cop come to the front door. I stood my black ass right there by the nacho stand, and I said, if anything happened, I'm gonna escape out this black door, and I'm gonna hit by these nachos, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I was in there for 20 minutes, and I was hot. But I said to myself, I'm gonna go in late, but I ain't gonna go in with a bullet hole, because that nigga ain't reached out his drawers since he got in here. That nigga was just standing there 10 minutes like this. If you stand in front of me and you got 2 hands in your drawers like this, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not doing nothing. I'm froze. Freeze, I'm froze. That's exactly what's happened. I stood there. I'm not lying. And guy, I'm telling you, this was an experience where I'm like, I don't know where this is bad for my life, or I didn't know if it was good. I just knew I was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said to myself, I gotta die by a nacho stand. You know what I mean? Because I was not like, it was like 20 minutes. He's like, sir, bro, started throwing chips. Get my change back, get it. You didn't pay with cash. You didn't pay with cash. You used a credit card. Get my change back. Ask for cash back. You don't have a credit card. Bro, I'm like, this nigga really about to lose his life over 2 Swisher Sweets and Snickers in an attitude where you don't get cash back on a fucking credit card. That's how I know they was niggas. Because you don't get cash back on a credit card.
No.
I knew it was somebody's card that they either stole or it's their mama card. Because you don't get cash back on a credit card.
Nope.
That was his excuse. I have to change back. He said, cash back. Give me change back.
Nope.
Whole time, dude standing there, picking up stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm literally sitting there, and you just, we need to come. And I'm just, bro, I'm bitching up. I'm bitched up. I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, at this point, I'm shaking, bro, by the nachos. I'm literally like, bro, just give this nigga whatever he want. It's 2 Swisher Sweets, bro. And you know I remember it because I ain't gonna get mad over no bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want $200 cash back and they ain't giving it to you, cool. But nigga, you gonna lose your mind in your life for some cigarillos and the Snickers?
For real.
I had to stand here for 20 minutes to walk through the front door because your dumb ass don't realize you don't get cash back on a credit card.
Facts.
I felt like I was scared for no reason. That's why I felt even more bad, because I felt like I was scared. Nothing to do with it. I couldn't do nothing about it. I'm stuck here. I'm just trying to get to work. And I feel like I was about to get shot.
I'm back. My fault.
You good?
Bro, yeah, I get it, yo. Like,
so I vowed that I don't work with gas stations after a certain time. And yeah, all these LA people that's moving out here, we can be associates. Hey, how you doing? keep it pushing, but we don't need to be friends.
I heard, man, they moving out
Y'all
to
got some
Paris,
things.
Lancaster,
Man,
Palmdale.
I'm telling you right now, if you come down out here, we'll come here for one night, and I'm gonna take you out that same night. And it's like taking a tour now. We go to this gas station, you'll see this homeless person on the left-hand side. If you reach out, he will ask you $5 bills. He's wearing a blue sweater and red jeans. He's right around the corner. Literally, there's about 3 of them per gas station. And you know how many damn gas stations there are in Moreno Valley.
Yep.
There's
one on every corner.
Per gas station. I mean, at the same time, it's sad. I'm sympathetic. But at the same time, these niggas is not normal niggas. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, homeless people will do homeless shit and not realize they're really fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, they'll dig in your trash can and then look at you like you stupid. A regular nigga won't do that. Nigga won't do that. You know what I mean? We ain't going and just, man, I'm so starved. Just in the middle of someone's neighborhood, just lift up this great bin and see if you can find an eating piece. No, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna have some cool about ourselves, and we're gonna rustle up some chain or do something. These things, no. It'd be 6, 7 in the morning, guy, cold as a bitch. It was hailing this morning. Seen a homeless man in somebody's trash can. This nigga had on a poncho, a cart, 4 plastic bags, and shorts in somebody's trash can. I'm looking 5 houses down, bro, because I have my little, morning cigar in the morning. I'm looking 5 houses down, and I see him, and he see me, and when he saw me, I didn't know whether to get scared, or I didn't know whether to be like, hey, what you doing down there? I just froze for a minute. It was that cold. First, I froze for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not, the toughest guy, so I gotta inspect shit out before I just be Scooby doing shit. You know what I mean? I can't just solving mysteries around here. I got to get the facts. I'm looking down. I got to make sure it ain't his house first. I look down. He looked at me, and I swear to you, he said nothing. But what he did was some movie theater shit. What he did freaked me out more than anything this nigga could have said to me. Because he turned. He was like this, and he turned and he looked at me like this, and he goes. I'm like, okay, bro. I said to myself, this nigga really hungry. Don't you say nothing to that nigga down there. You let that nigga go about his business. You let that nigga get whatever beer, whatever slice of pizza he find in there. You take your black ass back inside. You're gonna say, if you see him,
just mind your business. Mind your business, bro. Just mind your business.
Nigga, he gave me that Fresh Prince of Bel Air, mind your business look. Like I'm looking and he's just digging and I'm looking and out of nowhere, I don't even know how this nigga seeing me, but this nigga just quick with the quickness, and we locked eyes, and that's when I got more intense. We locked eye, we made eye contact, and I gave this nigga the whitest motion. I was black in the black neighborhood, but I gave this nigga the whitest motion ever. I just
what? Y'all in a black neighborhood?
At this nigga like
black neighborhood? What? Now? All them motherfucking LA niggas is out here. This is not a joke. These niggas done out and moved in. These niggas nigga, we got a coke deal. Don't nigga. Bro, I'm not lying. All right, watch. You got a coke
I ain't one to lie.
Oh my God. That's priceless.
He tried to sell me something. That's how I know he was a coke dealer. It wasn't sugar. He ain't gonna put sugar in the dime bag and say, hey, I got, you want some. No, nigga, I got sugar. I know what sugar look like. That wasn't sugar. That was crystal, guy. I'm telling you. That was like in a little thing. And then you know how you hit it with the little fingertip. It didn't move. And he had some top quality. Because I tell you what, I ain't seen cuz, but she always got something new. Her windows just got done. She got 2 motorcycles and 4 fridges. Nigga, she ain't got that much food for fridges, so I'm wondering, like, I know this part. I know this part. This part don't work. She don't work. She got 2 motorcycles and 4 fridges, and they all full. Your son is a coke dealer. Yes.
He ain't working at Amazon. Oh my God.
That nigga be good delivery. He be good on delivery. He ain't never late. He ain't never late. We got 2 of them. One here, one there, and then we got some Islamics. They down there, but I don't fuck with them because they always in the dark. It be daytime, and it look like their houses in the shadow. They got one of them houses that you see on a cartoon movie that where the whole neighborhood is just lighting up sunny, and then right when you put it on their house, it just start thunderstorming and shit. That's
God.
what they have. So I don't fuck with that territory. I don't like checking the mail because it's like 2 houses down from where they at.
From the mailbox.
And they ever leave. They never leave. Nigga, they watch the whole block. I'm scared they watching shit. The mom shit. I'm not lying. They never, ever leave. Yet, these niggas always coming back. They got a tunnel somewhere in their garage or their backyard. Because these never go out the front door, but they always enter in that motherfucker. All the time. You enter. You will never see them pull out the driveway. Not one damn time. And I know that.
Hey, you see that garage go up, but you don't see it go down, man.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I see him walk in. I see the car. It's always there. These niggas
You'll never leave.
Bruh, they done took the whole, you know how you take the whole side of the house? Yeah. They done took it, and they took the whole thing and made it their open gate. They got 4 gates. They the only house in the whole damn neighborhood with 4 gates. They got one side. Nigga, they got 4 gates. I'm thinking they got a kingdom. Nigga, I got one side gate and the damn knob is broke. I'm hoping some of the bitch don't come up in here. They got 4 gates. Ain't nobody going in their house. You got 4 gates in this neighborhood?
Bro, for real.
Oh, my son's FaceTiming me. Let me What's up there, sport? How are you? You good? Thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday. Happy birthday. I appreciate it, my guy. You look very handsome. I appreciate it. I know you got your pajamas and that schoolwork, so I'll see you Wednesday and the weekend, and we'll have fun together. We'll celebrate again. Okay, listen to mommy. Do what mommy says. All right, be a good boy. Be a good boy in school, and I appreciate you reaching out to me today. Tell your mom thank you. Okay, and say and say that you know that you love her. Okay. Okay, so I appreciate you. Thank you, son. I appreciate it. Okay, do well in school, and I will see you Wednesday when I pick you up. Okay. I love you. Love you too. All right, my guy. That's the best part about my whole day. Honestly, that's really,
I see it.
Weird.
Yeah. How old is he now?
He's 8.
8?
He's 8.
Video.
Yeah. Well, he was 8 in May. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, and I'm okay. So picture this. Before we go, I'm 6 feet. He's at my chest.
Oh my God.
I'm 6 feet tall. He's at my chest. He's 8 years old in the 3rd grade.
Oh my God.
So you know who need to work out because he gonna step to me one day. He gonna do it.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. And I hope, you know what? I hope he searched this video up one day and see his daddy on YouTube and find this. He try it. I'm gonna pop his ass with a shovel. Right in the back of the head. And I'm telling him, don't try me. That's what I'm gonna tell him. That's gonna be the father-son moment that we have. He's gonna try me one day, and I'm gonna be a little too weak, too old Now I'm gonna get a heavy ass 12-ounce shovel, and I'm gonna just right on the head. I ain't gonna waste time. I ain't gonna waste energy exerting myself and throwing my arms and
You
sweating. No,
wild,
I'm gonna
yo.
pop his ass. He too big, bro. He damn near taller than me, and he ain't 10, and he got like 2 feet left before we the same height. Yeah, nigga, no, we gotta work out, guy. What's up? What's your regimen for ass whooping kids and small bastards that want to get out of line? What's your regimen for keeping me warm? You know he gonna grow up to be a strong barbarian like you. Hell, he 8 years old, damn near 6 feet tall. He must be you 8. Damn
Bro,
guys,
you wild.
baby, you guys just the same damn thing. Y'all just grow bigger than cities, and then y'all just come out so nice and so kind and so polite. No, hell no, we ain't having none of that today. I ain't having none of that today. He gonna get that ass today. Now,
You
we
silly,
better
bro.
stop eating.
You silly,
It's
yo.
all love, man.
So what you so what you got coming up next for your music, man? What you been working on? What you got? Didn't you just drop a new track? I seen a new track that you posted. That was a new track, right?
Yeah. I dropped one that's gonna be releasing. But I'm working on a single. And you remember Martina?
Yeah.
You know my sister can sing, right?
Yeah.
And Jalen also.
So y'all gonna do a group?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. It's a group project coming, but there's like it's a lounge cafe type of thing because their vocals are gonna be on it, like on it. And to where they each like what's special and unique about them, because we know like I know Martina can sing, Jasia can sing, of course, but they each have their own fan base within themselves.
Yeah.
So the networking would be crazy because I don't know everyone that they know. They don't know everyone I know, right?
Yeah.
But the networking for that is crazy, and it was actually requested. It was requested from the AR to incorporate singing, so vocalists, which is why this next one is going to be. It's going to have, of course, rap and hip hop to it to a feel, but it's going to have a loungy cafe jazz type of feel to it. And so that's a new piece that we're going to be working on as far as a laid back piece, which is real smooth for like everybody to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of incorporating a style of like Jill Scott, India Irie with a little bit of
Neo
like
soul type ordeal. That's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
That's gonna be good.
Yes. The neo soul hip hop rap. Right. And they're gonna be like singing different things. Of course I don't have them singing nothing degrading because I don't believe in degrading women in my music, which is probably why you never heard a bitch or a hoe or now general conversation we talk like me.
I don't expect that from you.
Yeah. I appreciate it because
I don't expect that from you at all.
I think it's something that I can't. First of all, let's just get this out of the way. My mama wouldn't even allow it. Okay. My mama would disown me the moment I even called facts. You know who my mama is, right? My mama is literal friends with Jesus, right? Same diet.
For real, yo. She would tell Jesus himself. Nah, he's not coming through the gate, yo. He don't even know. No, don't even let him in, Jesus. Don't even worry about it. Nope. He can sit outside the gates.
My mama would my mama would disown me before him. Is that who you gave me down there? Nope, don't. I don't know. I didn't teach him none of that. That's not my fault, is it? Is it? No. Okay, he gonna work that out with you. Yeah, don't let it. I don't know. I think my mom and Jesus conversation about me. I don't know him today, Jesus. I don't know that. That's someone you created. I borrowed him, but I didn't say I wanted to keep it.
Facts. That's all facts.
Pull some. I gave him back to you when his ceremony. He was 2 years old, wearing all white. He shouldn't have been wearing all white because he wasn't a good boy. But I gave him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I disrespecting women is something I can't ever see myself doing. I don't
Yeah.
refer to them as bitches and hoes. You won't hear me making no trap. You won't hear me, making no. I don't have that lifestyle. I don't have that card. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know how some people grow up with that background, and I don't knock them for growing up with that lifestyle, that background. That's what they had. When you grow up and have a certain story, that's the way you tell it. But for me, I don't apply to snitching. I don't apply to street codes. I don't apply to that stuff. Because
Facts.
I'll tell you that's just fact. I never lived them. I didn't. If you
Yep.
do something to me, and I know about it, you rob a bank, motherfucker, and they talk about I gotta go home with you. I'm telling, bro. I don't have a snitching code to snitch you. I don't apply. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, going to jail, son.
Oh my God, yo.
Hell yeah, he did it. He got a bag of 20s under the kitchen right now. I ain't going. I
Bro,
don't
you
apply.
silly, man.
I don't care if you call me a bitch. I don't care if you say Roman read it. Hell yeah, I read it. I told you did something wrong. You broke the law. I
Hold on,
told
bro.
I love you, man.
Where you go? He, dude, left the broadcast.